Hi everyone, welcome to another video in leading up to the September 2nd celebration of the International Actuaries Days. And we are interviewing all kinds of different actuaries around the globe simply to get their views and perspective on our great profession. And I'm very pleased to be able to speak today to István from Hungary. Welcome, István.
Hi.
Can you tell a bit more about the profession and in Hungary and how you got involved in it?
Well, that's a very interesting and long-lasting question, but I know time is limited. So first, you have to know that until about 86, 80, 87, we were part of the communist bloc. And during the communist bloc, something like actuary was a kind of synonym of capitalism, which was the synonym of the enemy. So during the communist era, there was one old guy who was the only actuary in Hungary, but that time he was called mathematician, because people more or less understood what mathematics mean, but didn't understand anything about actuary. Well, and in late 86, there was a guy, a teacher at the university when I was a graduate student, who asked me whether would I be willing a practitioner at the state insurance company, where anyhow I had to make some practice because before getting a degree, and I didn't understand what it meant, but he was a sympathetic guy, and I followed his advice. And there was a very talented leader of the life department of the state company who didn't understand mathematics, but did understand that someone who understands mathematics should be employed in that company. And that time there was a old, I was 23, so with 35 he was an old guy who had some experience in the other parts of industry, who became the chief actuary. And he was very glad to have a student working beside it. So I started the work as a student, which didn't really mean a work, but reading more and more books. And all my days I spent in the library of the insurance company, when I had several, but all the books about the topic.
Well, probably it is a huge difference compared to today with the past. Yes. Can you describe what that means to you?
Oh, that's again a very complicated question, but just to point out one issue. Today, if CEO or a national bank asks you how much are your life reserves, you can compute it in one or 2 days using the Excel or even more complicated techniques. That time it was a 3-4 months project that after 20 or 30 years, the CEO or the CEO as representative of the state wanted to know how much is our life reserve. So using BASIC as a programming language. So that was my first achievement, being a part of a team which could calculate life reserves. So I think what was then and what is now, and it was nothing more than 30 or 35 years. That is the greatest development, I think, not only in Hungary but in the globe.
Yeah, and the Hungarian Association participates, is a member, full member of the IAA, but also of the AAE, where you are part of the insurance committee, isn't it so?
Yes.
Yeah, and what do you gain of participating in, let's say, that international environment?
Well, so what I do profit is getting the view of colleagues. So, or if I just want to make an international overview on any topic. Some months ago, I was invited to speak about what deferred acquisition cost means to a population which didn't understand economics, but didn't understand insurance. And then I could ask my colleagues from Italy, from France, from Finland, from Lithuania, and so on, what is the regulation about deferred acquisition cost in their country.
Yeah.
But on the another example, that when I want to interpret Solvency II, how do you interpret in your country?
Yeah, and we don't have much time left, so I certainly would like to get to know you better. But for the interview right now, it's this is what we can do. So thank you very much for your time today and sharing your experience with what is it, 35 years in the actuarial science in Hungary, and your international experiences. Everybody, please have a look at the other videos as well, which we've recorded, and stay tuned. And please register for the event of September 2nd, when we are going to celebrate the International Actuaries Day. Have a great day, and thanks again, István.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. Thank you. Goodbye.